All right, Shalom. I want to give all praises unto Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, RAWCHAA, QADASH. Double honors to the apostle and elders of Great Millstone. Blessings to the elect of Yashala. Salutations and blessings to you, Akim, out there enduring this truth across the four corners of the earth. Looking forward to the downfall and destruction of Babylon, also known as America today. Quick lesson, as you can see the title, Feed the Sheep. You know, the Lord told Peter 3 times. All right. 3 times back to back to feed the sheep, man, because it's significant. You know, it's important. All right. I actually, this lesson came up reading in Amos the 6th chapter, which we'll also get to as well, when it spoke about the ones basically reaping the benefits of doing the things that they're not supposed to be doing, and you see that a lot in Israel. You know, there's so much going on and so much that could be talked about. Yet and still, you have people who you're not warning the people. Through YAHAWASHI, that's one thing that the apostles and elders always, that's one of the things I would say that they always kept 100 about is the danger that's to come. As well as the judgment of the Heavenly Father. That's very important. That's why it's important to feed the sheep, which we'll get into the word feed. We'll get into that word. It's very important because it allows them to be directed. Okay, it allows them to follow, and stay within the precautions of things. Okay, so let me just go ahead and get into the scriptures. Salaki, I might need to turn my mic up. I know the settings be kind of different. Yeah, you probably can hear me a lot better now. But I'll check it out, post production. If I need to, I'll turn the volume up in there. All right, so this is John 21:15. It says, so when they had dined, Yahushua said to Simon Peter, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me more than these? He said unto him, Yea, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee. He said unto him, feed my lambs. He said to him again the second time, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? He said unto him, Yea, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee. He said unto him, feed my sheep. He said unto him the third time, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? Peter was grieved because he said unto him the third time, lovest thou me? And he said unto him, Lord, thou knowest all things. So thou lovest, Salakia, thou knowest all things. Thou knowest that I love thee. Yahushua said unto him, feed my sheep. And it's like, dang, you already know, but it's not just like, oh, where's the sign up sheet? All right, put me in. There's things that we have to go through in order to be built up, in order to build up others, man. Okay. There's trials and tribulations we will face. Lord willing, if we're of that number, we'll be the first fruits of the kingdom of heaven. Okay, which is very important, because those first fruits is going to set the establishment. All right, through YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI. Those first fruits are going to be the governing body. All right, through YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI. They're going to be a fresh start, a clean slate, man. Okay, they're going to be perfected by the Most High. All right, and then going down to the ones who will come back. Okay, to the 2/3 who will come back in the kingdom. All right. So this is John 10:11. It says, I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd giveth his life for the sheep. Meaning you're going to protect it unto death. All right. But he that is an hireling and not the shepherd, whose own the sheep are not, seeth the wolf coming, which the wolf represents what? Danger. Okay. Any type of danger. All right. And leaveth the sheep and fleeth. You gone. You're supposed to be there to protect the sheep, but you're willing to leave the sheep, to sacrifice the sheep to save your own self, man. All right. And you have that, you have that within Israel. You know what you're supposed to be doing once the word come unto you, man. All right. Oh, Salakia as well, man. I do gotta get that word. I do gotta go back and get that word feed, cause it's not just like, oh well, here, take something to eat. You know, it says to feed, to tend a flock, keep the sheep, right? Which another word for keep is what? Watch, to rule, govern, of rulers, of furnish pasture for food, to nourish, to cherish one's body, to serve the body, to supply the requisites for the soul's needs, which is what? Made necessary by particular circumstances or regulations, which is ultimately this word. All right, this is what we are to give unto them, man. Okay, going to the root word, it says a herdman, especially a shepherd. In the parable, he to whose care and control others have committed themselves and whose precepts they follow. The presiding officer, manager, this is metaphorically, director of an assembly, so of Hamashiach, the head of the church, right? Because he was the overseer of the whole church, of the overseer of Christian assemblies, of kings and princes. Okay, so it's an overseer, it's a watcher, it's a keeper. That's the shepherd. That's the job, to tend to the flock, make sure they're safe, make sure they're fed, make sure, um, everything is everything, for lack of better words. Okay, for lack of better words. All right, as well as their safety. The safety as well. Okay, so Salaki, I meant to get it beforehand, but this is, I'm going to read 12 again. It says, John 10 and 12, but he that is an hireling, all right, which they're in it for the money, they're in it for the wrong reasons, man. Okay, and not, matter of fact, we'll get that as well. Okay, from Strong G34 and 11, one hired a hireling, all right, to let out for hire, to hire. So they're anybody do anything for some money, so to speak. All right, and that's where you get the sellouts and things of that nature from. Our people who sold out. All right, not saying that the entertainers of our people are compared to the shepherds of YAHAWASHI, but in a sense, they're leading our people astray as well by selling out. And hey, it's going I think it was Big Dog Eleazar, if I'm not mistaken. When you're reading Maccabees, he like, no, I'm not about to act like that's pork, and all these people see me and think that it is pork, and then they would basically it would lead the it would put off the wrong vibration, okay, the wrong example, and he didn't want that. All right, but you have people, our nation, that don't care, as well as ones who knows that they're Israelites. Okay, they can't get rid of pride. They can't get rid of uh, um, um, just wanting to be that dude. All right, so they become what? Part of the hireling group. Okay, it says and not the shepherd, John 10 and 12, but he that is an hireling and not the shepherd, whose own the sheep are not, seeth the wolf coming and leaveth the sheep and fleeth, and the wolf catcheth them and scattereth the sheep, man. All right, so whatever danger it catches them, you put the sheep at risk. You left them. All right, that's the Lord telling you, look, I'm about to go on a journey, watch my sheep, tend to them, make sure everything is cool. Hey, I'll be back. And when he leave and then the danger come, you just like, I want the money. I wanted the money, and he paid you in advance. All right, he paid you in advance, and you just left. As soon as he left, you left, and then you came back. All the sheep is slaughtered. All right. It says the hireling fleeth because he is an hireling and careth not for the sheep. I am the good shepherd and know my sheep and am known of my sheep. As the Father knoweth me, even so I know, Salaki, as the Father knoweth me, even so know I the Father, and I lay down my life for the sheep, which, he did. That allowed us to be reconciled unto the Heavenly Father, man. And other sheep I have, which are not of this fold, them also I must bring, and they shall hear my voice, and there shall be one fold and one shepherd. Meaning what? That was talking about the Israelite foreigners, okay? Ultimately, the ones who was over on this side of the world at that time, all right? Because you didn't have all of the tribes over there at that time. Majority, you know. You didn't have that. You had Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. All right. There was some from the other tribes, but remember the 10 tribes came over here, man. All right, during the time of Shalmaneser. Okay, I'm kind of going to skip down a little bit. I'm gonna skip down to 31. 26, Salakia, 26. This is John 10 and 26. It says, "But ye believe not, because ye are not of my sheep, as I said unto you. My sheep hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me. And I give unto them eternal life, and they shall never perish, neither shall any man pluck them out of my hand. My Father, which gave them me, is greater than all, and no man is able to pluck them out of the Father's hand. I and my Father are one." Then the Jews took up stones again to stone him. Yahawashi answered them, "Many good works have I showed you from my Father. For which of those works do ye stone me?" The Jews answered him, saying, "For a good work we stone thee not, but for blasphemy, and because that thou, being a man, makest thyself God." Yahawashi answered them, "Is it not written in your law, I said, ye are gods? If he called them gods, unto whom the word of the Most High came, and the scripture cannot be broken, say ye of him whom the Father hath sanctified, and sent into the world, thou blasphemest, because I said, I am the Son of the Most High. If I do not the works of my Father, believe me not. But if I do, though ye believe not me, believe the works, that ye may know and believe that the Father is in me and I in him." Which that, it's like, look, if you don't want to believe me, just being a man and who I am, being in the flesh as you are in the flesh, being born like you were been born, being grown up, being raised, because that was part of what people had to say about him too. Oh, ain't that Joseph's son? You know what I'm saying? But he was coming like, I'm that dude, and he was like, if you're not going to believe me because I'm a man, you feel that way, at least believe the work. So once again, the Lord didn't try to take any credit, man. All glory and praise and honor to Yahweh BAHASHAM Yahawashi, to Most High Yahweh. That's what he was doing. Because it's not about us. We just got a job to do, but it's not about us. The Lord gave us a job to do, and that's what we have to do. It's not about making money, having the flyest garment, having the largest group. The Lord wants sincerity. He showed you that with Gideon. I'll just take 300 of them and we going to go up and handle business. I don't need everybody. All right, the Lord does not need quantity. He wants quality. Quality. Remember, there be what would it say? There be the world to come are made for few. All right, the world to come is made for few, man, because the Lord deals with quality. Okay. So this is Amos 6:1, and we'll close it out with this. It says, "Woe to them that are at ease in Zion and trust in the mountains of Samaria, which are named chief of the nations to whom the house of Israel came. Pass ye unto Calneh and see, and from thence go ye to Hamath the great. Then go down to Goth of the Philistines. Be they better than these kingdoms, or their border greater than your border? Ye that put far away the evil day and cause the seat of violence to come near." Why? Because if you go and read in Ezekiel the 12th chapter, as well as other places as well, people try to make it seem like the Lord is not coming, the Lord is not bringing judgment, and he's basically not going to do anything. All right, that's causing the seat of violence to come near, man. Okay, it tells you that in the Wisdom of Solomon. When people, don't think that the Lord is the Most High, is that dude, is he's the ultimate power, he, doesn't exist in a sense, he showed forth this power. All right, he's not going to do it every single time. Look at what's happening all this year, man. All right, look at what's happening all this year. The Lord, hey, he's definitely showing the ones in the know that I can do what I want. I can make things happen at the snap of a finger, man. Because it says what? That those spirits of vengeance all right, as well as the angels and all of that. They always ready to go and carry out the Lord's work. He just got them on standby. You know, like giant pit bulls on a chain. All right, once things go, bam, let them chains go. And they just go and put forth judgment, man. Go and do their duties. All right. It says that lie upon beds of ivory and stretch themselves upon their couches and eat the lambs out of the flock and the calves of them out of the midst of the stalls, that chant to the sound of viol, and invent to themselves instruments of music like David, that drink wine in bowls and anoint themselves with the chief ointment, but they are not grieved for the affliction of Joseph, man. Okay? Which there's a lot of idolatry going on at this moment, but ultimately it is YAHAWAH as well. Okay? All of YAHAWAH, because these people, what it says is stretch themselves, right? When you look into that word, it goes to the word sarak, which to go free, be unrestrained. You're not in the bounds. You're not prisoners of hope. All right? Because you doing what you want to do. Be overrun, exceed, overhang, grow luxuriously. Okay? So you get to pretty much do what you want, man. To be let loose or dismissed or gone. You have no restrictions. You have no boundaries. All right? You have no chains, so to speak. You can do what you want. You can lie to the people. You can serve the people. You can not serve the people. You can cheat the people, deceive the people, do whatever. All right, and just feel however you feel about it. Okay, you're stretched out. You're comfortable, right? And what's the other word? Okay, yeah, it says and then it says, but they are not grieved for the affliction of Joseph. Now you look into that word grieved. All right, yeah. It's chalak. Salakia. It says to be or become weak, be or become sick, be or become diseased, be or become grieved, be or become sorry, man. Okay, so you basically not willing to come off your pedestal. You're cool with being high up there, and I'm better than you, and I'm holier than thou type of mentality. No, that's not. We are all looking for grace, man. We are all looking and praying for mercy. We're all looking for salvation to get out of here. Nobody spot is promised, man. That's why we got to give diligence to make our calling of the election sure, man. Okay, all it is Israelites awards and we cool with House of Consciousness and we all of that, man. All of that shit is played out, you know. Here it is, the Lord showing his power. Some of his power, I would say. Just some of his power. Because there's much more to be seen. All right, like much more. There's much more to be seen, man. The Lord's not done. Okay? The Lord is definitely not done. Hey, with that, Lord willing, you Akim will edify. Give all praises to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Blessing to the elect of YAHAWAH, and salutations and blessing to you, Akim, out there and doing this truth across the four corners of the earth. Looking forward to the downfall and destruction of Babylon, also known as America today, as well as you women and children that follow. Shalom.